quick idea on the Parsha. It's more of a question without a full answer. And the question is, in Parsha Behaalotecha, we're going to discuss the concept of the sanctification of Levim. The Levim are going to be taking place of that of the firstborns. It says, this is what you're going to do in order to be able to purify the Levim. You're going to pour the sprinkling waters of purification on them. And then you're going to take a razor and shave all of their hair. And then you're going to clean their clothing, wash their clothing, and they're going to become purified. Rashi points out over here that the whole concept of shaving them says, why are they shaving them? Because of the fact that they are becoming the kapara. So the atonement that's going to come is the atonement not for Levim themselves, but on the Bechoros, on the firstborns who sinned at the time of the Egel, the golden calf, She'avdu Avodah Zarah. So the firstborn sinned. So now we have a replacement. So the replacement is that no longer will the firstborns be serving, rather Levim will be serving. But in exchange, we're going to have to give you the atonement, whatever. We're having to do something to you, which should be the atonement for them, which means we're going to shave your head because it's a form of atonement for something they did. This is called sacrifices of what we call zivchei mesim, dead people. So we have the same idea that's also quoted in the scenario of menorah. Menorah is a person which we use the word leprosy, spiritual leprosy, and when he has to go through his purification process, the pasuk is more explicit and says in Parsha Menorah, on the seventh day, yigalach et kol saro, you're going to shave all of his hair, es rosho, vezikano, his head, his beard, gabos, of eyebrows, every bit of hair that's on him, you have to shave. And then you have to go through a purification process with him. So says Rashi over here that what's happening over here, the Sifsei Chachamim points out this concept is that by the Avodah Zarah of the golden calf, what happened is only this Avodah Zarah requires some form of shaving, because this is similar to that of menorah, because they both have similar terminologies associated with them. Because the people who worship the golden calf actually had tzaras as well, and therefore they're similar to that of menorah. So we only know that part of the story, that they had tzaras, they had leprosy, just like a menorah, therefore we shaved them. I leave you with the question, that is, why is it so important that the hair must actually be shaved? What is the role of hair in Judaism, that this somehow goes to the purification process? Something to think about for yourselves, of what the hair has to do in this area of purification of Levim and the menorah.